Day 1, hotel check-in.
You've already seen this bit, so let's just go ahead and hit the old skip button, shall we?
Want to skip, chat? Whee! Well, here we are, back in the same room.
I must say, it felt almost comforting to check in here for the first time again. We can rest up later. First, we're paying a visit next door. It's not time yet. I've still got 6 days until Servant Fest. 6 whole days. That's almost a whole week. And thankfully, I know I can make a decent book before it begins, even if I do end up sending it to the printer at the last minute. Even if I have to use mysterious powers to do it. So it's okay to be stuck on the rough draft for now. Really, this is fine. Alright, so it's pencils, outlining, inking, whitening, tone, and then... No, wait, don't get ahead of yourself. You need to get the draft done first, that's what's important. Crap, I'm 2 pages over. Now what do I do? The more I fret, the more time I lose. The more time I lose, the more the quality slips. And the more the quality slips, the more I fret. Oh God. No, forget God. I'll make a deal with the devil at this point. Won't somebody please help me? Open up! That was when it happened. My door opened and a fallen saint in a swimsuit appeared before me. Huh? Who are... Ma-chan? What are you doing in my room? Wait a minute! Don't look at my face! Just go away! Get out! Get out! We're not going anywhere. Who? I'm Joan d'Arc, and I have some questions for you. Huh? Joan d'Arc? But I've seen her around the hotel a few times. Isn't she the elegant, graceful, holy maiden who's always wearing white? No, you're, thinking of a different servant. I can see I'm better off dropping this subject. Alright then, go me. So, what did you want to ask me, Jean-chan?
Jean-shi, actually. Well, you see... Blah 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 blah.
Huma, I see. Osakabe Hime. Does Alter Dono's request not enrage you? I mean, who is this upstart intruding in your room and saying she wishes to draw comics without any prior experience doing so? It is like a young man showing up out of nowhere, declaring himself a general and demanding to be given an army to command. Well, sure, it definitely comes across as a little arrogant. If I were in your shoes, I would take advantage of the confusion to cut off her head when she wasn't looking. Well, I'm no master wordsmith like, say, Anderson or Shakespeare. I'm still just an amateur myself. Maybe we're both underestimating each other. I'm not underestimating you. It's just, now that I know she drew this manga, I want to make one that's even better. A lot better.
Oh, that's the book I saw in my dreams. Huh? Wait a second, what's that all about? You never breathed a word about that the first time around.
I kept it to myself because it was my problem to deal with, not yours. But now I'm not holding anything back. We all have to take first place at Servant Fest now, so it's better to have a simple, clear-cut goal to shoot for, right? Let me see that. What the hell is wrong with you? This manga's so cool! I mean, it's clearly a doujin, that much is obvious. But I get a sense of a professional at work from this, on par with any veteran. This artist has an incredible sense for their craft, but it still gives off a sense of amateurishness. And above all, it just sparkles! It's like it's captured the beauty of the world free of artifice or adornment. Whoever drew this is an absolute genius, a heaven-sent saint. Huh, I knew it had to be her. I don't know much about this Joan, but you say that she is the one who drew this. If she did, then I'm super impressed. No wonder it sold more than any other doujin when it came out. And now you want to surpass this Joan-shi. Yes, I do. Well, just so you know, beating this is going to be really hard, especially for a beginner. Just taking a good shot at this is going to take way more work than you think. I'm talking absolutely bonkers levels of dedication. You do get that, right? Yeah, I get that. I've already gotten a taste of how much work making a doujin is. I see. Alright then. In that case, you can borrow the drawing tools I've been using. I can teach you the basic fundamentals of what goes into this, so I want you to try doing it for yourself. At this point, you don't have the drawing skills or the artistic sense to even compete with something like this, let alone surpass it. But you are a servant, and you've got 6 days to work with, so do your best to make a miracle happen. Yeah, you better believe that I damn well will. Okay then, listen up. I've got plenty of advice for you, but one thing is more important than any other. You might be a super beginner, but you have one thing no mangaka, not even one who made this doujin, can match. Passion. You want to draw a great doujin more than anything, right? So hold on to that desire. Because if you ditch that, then all you'll have is your skills and your craft. And the only people who can draw doujin on skill and craft alone are the pros. And since neither you nor I are pros, that means we've got to stick to our passion. I just refuse to lose to that woman. That's it.
Oh, I'd say you're pretty passionate about that.
Ma-chan's exactly right. All you need to do is point that competitive streak towards mastering manga, and you'll be set. Ma-chan, you'll be helping us out as one of her assistants too, right?
Of course, this isn't my first doujin.
You're damn straight he will. You never know what's gonna come out of his mouth. He's got a real talent for coming up with story ideas. Really? I never would have guessed. I didn't think you were interested in that sort of thing, Ma-chan. Anyway, you can never have too many capable assistants. You said you were staying next door, right? Good, then help me carry this stuff over so that I can set up a space for myself. You're going to help too, Osakabe Hime? We certainly appreciate it, but are you sure you don't mind? Nope, your timing was perfect. I was just looking for a little bit of inspiration myself. And there's nothing like being in the same room as other hardworking artists to get you fired up. Now, let's draw some manga!
Yeah, let's get drawing.
And we'll help too, of course. Indeed, now that I've changed into a swimsuit, my spirit origin is polished and ready to go. In fact, it's so polished, I feel as if I've returned to my youthful days of training on Mount Kurama. Okay, Master, just tell me what you need me to do. In fact, why don't I start by finding a demon and bringing you its head in celebration?
Well, now that this ship has already sailed, I want to do what I can to take BB down a peg or 10. So I'm gonna start taking this manager position more seriously than ever. Don't say I didn't warn ya.
Ha! You're all even more fired up than I am. Damn, even in Luluhawa, you're still just a bunch of chumps.
Nerds! Chat, if you want me to say the weeblish that they put in for Osakabe Hime, $1,000. $1,000 up front. The weeblish I give to her is the weeblish she would actually say, and the weeblish they put in themselves is dumb. Dumb. So, no. Alright, let's continue under the blue sky, since I ain't getting no $1,000. Thank you, Laughing Maniac, for the resub, by the way. Welcome back, and thank you, Mr. Ghoster, for the new follow. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, Senpai, this is about the time on our first day here when the... That's right, the foreigner! This is when the foreigner shows up at Waikiki Street. Foreigner? Is that another name for the crafts festival being held the day before Servant Fest begins? The Wonder Stage? No, it's nothing like that. This is just some crazy person trying to ruin everyone's fun. I don't know what her problem with Servant Fest is, but she keeps trying to wreck the convention center.
Yeah, we can fill her all in about that later. Remember, dealing with this is part of our job too.
Right, let's go ask Double X to go back home. Ah, Toto-sama! You've already bit the dust! Wait, crap, I think I'm getting dizzy too. Hey you, who the hell do you think you are? None of your business. Die, foreigner! Ah! What a melodramatic death.
Once more, we were too late.
You've already seen how this goes, so let's just hit the old skip button, shall we? BB Chanaru! That's a foreigner? To think that the servant world was so horrid, that there could be anything worse than Mecha Ellie-chan. Can you actually beat her? She's got, like, laser beams and Vulcan cannons.
That's true. We've given her a good fight every time, but we've never really defeated her before. It'd be way easier to focus on our dojin if we could take her out sooner, but I don't see how to do that.
We'll have to figure that out another time. The good part is that now we know exactly when and where she'll be showing up. And there's no reason that we shouldn't be able to drive her off again like we did last time. Yeah, and since we pretty much got a fighter on the last day anyway, let's just forget her for now. The only thing we need to be focusing on right now is our dojin. Especially now that we've got Osakabe Hime here to show us the rope. The ropes. This time, we're damn sure gonna finish in time to send it to the printer. Got that, everyone?
Yeah!
I'm glad that we're all united on this front, but I still can't help but wonder what became of our problem child.
I wonder what Ibaraki's doing, thinking face. Welcome to the rest of the farming nodes, everyone. Well, most of the rest of the farming nodes. I guess we'll figure out what's happening with Ibaraki next time.